When the Raiders walked off the field after that tough Week 13 loss to the Chargers, the stadium lights dimmed, the crowd noise faded, but one thing stayed loud: the uncertainty surrounding their quarterback, Geno Smith. He played every single one of the 48 snaps, fighting through each possession with the grit that Raiders fans know him for. But beneath that toughness, something wasn't right. And as he stepped away from the final play, an uncomfortable truth followed him to the sideline: a developing foot injury that no one saw coming. By Wednesday, that quiet concern became an official update. Geno Smith was listed as limited in practice, not absent, but not fully there either. And that single word, while limited, hangs in the air like a cloud over the Raiders' future. Smith has been pushing hard this season, completing 67.3% of his passes, stacking up 2,532 yards, throwing 15 touchdowns, but also battling through a league-leading 14 interceptions. A season of highs and lows, of brilliance and frustration, now complicated by the one thing no quarterback wants: an injury to the foot that anchors every step, every drop back, every escape. And look, before I take you deeper into this update, if you're someone who wants the real story, not the exaggerated drama or made-up rumors you see out there, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Because the season is getting crazier, the injuries are piling up, and you don't want to be the last one who knows what's actually happening on the field. Now back to the practice report, because Geno wasn't the only name raising eyebrows. Defensive end Maxx Crosby, the heartbeat of the Raiders' defense, the man who treats every play like a personal battle, also showed up as limited with a knee issue. When a warrior like Crosby is listed as anything less than full participation, you can feel the tension ripple through the fan base. This is the player who turns pressure into sacks, who turns chaos into momentum. And seeing his name under limited, it hits differently. It's the kind of update that makes you stare at the screen for a second longer, hoping you misread it. Jordan Meredith, the offensive lineman who has been grinding through his own challenges, showed up with an ankle injury, also participating only in a limited capacity. These are the guys who protect the quarterback, who hold the line when the game is on the edge. And losing even a bit of stability up front makes the injury to Geno Smith feel even heavier. But the list didn't end there, and that's where the concern deepens. Wide receiver Alex Bachman didn't practice due to a thumb injury, a small body part, but a massive piece of the catching game. Tight end Michael Mayer missed the session too, sidelined with an ankle issue that has been nagging him longer than fans would like to admit. Offensive guard Kylan Parham sat out with a back injury, the type of injury that never arrives silently and never leaves quickly. And wide receiver Dont'e Thornton was held out completely with a concussion, a reminder that this game may be exhilarating, but it is also unforgiving. When you read a list like this, you don't just see names and injuries. You see a team stretched thin, a team trying to stay alive in a season filled with pressure, pain, and the constant demand to be stronger than the week before. Every player on that list has a story, a role, a responsibility, and every absence shakes the foundation just a little more. Yet there's a strange beauty in this kind of update. It shows you the truth, the unfiltered reality behind the highlight reels. Because when Sunday arrives, fans only see who takes the field. Not the hours of treatment, not the silent limps, not the forced smiles during walkthroughs. And speaking of truth, listen carefully, because this matters. If you appreciate honest updates without the fake hype, hit subscribe right now. It's free, it's simple, and it makes sure you're always ahead of the noise. As the Raiders move forward, eyes will stay locked on Geno Smith. Will he shake off the injury? Will he be forced to adjust his game? Will the weight of the season slow him down or fuel him to rise higher? No one knows yet, but what we do know is this: every limited player, every missed practice, every injury tells a chapter of the same story. A team fighting to stay standing in a league that never stops hitting, and that is where the real drama unfolds.